What would you do if you could be invisible for a day? But you don't have to answer me because I already know that you would do all sorts of perverted things. Thankfully in Planetside 2, you can choose an Infiltrator class and go invisible, so you can do all the things that your heart desires. To help you with this, today I will be ranking various Infiltrator playstyles in my tier list. So let's get into it. At the very bottom, we have an NSO Infiltrator. If you play Infiltrator as NS Operative, you know that your cloak does work half the time. The edgy NSO character model just makes it so obvious. Makes you wonder all the time, just how did I get found out? Like look at this, it's so obvious that he's cloaked there. Although he is oblivious, still thinks I can't see him clearly for some reason. NSO clocks are so conspicuous that even the mana auto turret starts shooting at you, even if you're cloaked. It's just one of many things that defines NSO as a bad gameplay. This is why I had to put NSO Infiltrator on an F tier. Second in the tier list, we have a useless Infiltrators. They are the kind of players that sit right by you invisible and gives you the false sense of confidence that he is there. But then when you engage thinking it's 2v1, they just sit still and watch you die, baiting you into a losing battle. For many years I wondered why this kind of Infiltrator exists. So I tried this myself, baited these new players to die. Then I realized just once I trick him to dying, I can steal an easy kill for myself. Such a selfish playstyle, and I had to rank this in a D tier. Now the SMG Infiltrators, a very common playstyle in this game. So Infiltrator can equip SMG for close friends, so you can sneak behind the enemy line, backstab them from the behind. It's nice that you can pick your engagement, so even if you have a bad aim, flanking always gives you an advantage. Sometimes gets you into a massive kill streak. B tier. Okay, next up we have bolters. If you have a good aim, this is just great. Get the headshot with bolt action rifle. Enemy drops in one shot. Now I don't have a good aim, but when I successfully pull one, breaking a head is just so satisfying. Many times there is no counterplay and it drives many people into teabagging me. Not just once or twice, but 8 times. 8 tier. But then I remembered all the suffering that I endured when I kept getting one-shotted by these spineless bolters. And there exists this public outcry against these boosters that choose to use such an atrocity of a weapon. That's why I will move this into B tier instead, just so my video don't get downvoted. Scout Rifle. Basically it's something you use for distance that are in between that of SMG and Sniper Rifle. So I'm gonna just put this on a C tier, between SMG and bolters. Knife Band. These are the players that recognize how ranged weaponry, especially bolt action rifles, are only for cowards, and decided to go back to using honorable melee weapons. They are like a samurai that values the honorable sword fight, except they can go invisible. Or like, look at this honorable, respectable sword face. Nothing like those pathetic bolters. You know, samurai would train all his life, perfecting the art of swordsmanship. True samurai shows honor to even the defeated foes. B tier. And of course I didn't forget the base campers. Basically the players that equip Stalker Clock and just camp at player build base. So when you're standing still at the silo menu, they shoot you with a revolver. These guys just make base builders drive so much harder. Frustrating. For example, this guy got so upset that he teabagged me, whooping 20 times. It just shows how much psychological damage Playstyle can inflict on others. Another time, the guy was so determined to kill me. He kept searching and searching, and I just could not move. This went on for a very long time. But all of a sudden, a friendly liberator showed up from nowhere and killed the leaver. Make sure when someone saves you from a dire situation like this, you tell them, good job. Unarguably the A tier. As an honorable mention, we have a minor cloak. Implant that lets you play like an infiltrator as other classes such as heavy. So I sit still for 7 seconds to cloak and I'm looking to ambush an enemy. But apparently you can't shoot right away. You have to move first, decloak, giving your opponent ample time to react. Just no matter how much I tried, I just could not get it working. I am getting teabagged using such an ineffective implant. F tier. So that's it for my list, so I'm going to fade this out, move on to a conclusion. But it doesn't fade out completely, because this is in fact a defective NSO infiltrator. I guess what I really want you to remember from this video is that NSO sucks. Please, they break games, buffer robots,